Hey everybody, Michael here. Welcome back to the channel. It's snowing today and I'm stuck home, so I thought I'd make a quick little video. When you got into the photography business, you thought most of your time would be spent taking photos. As it turns out, that's not really the case. One of the most important parts of your job is being a sales professional, and you better be a good one because you need to convert people into paying customers to maintain your business. Today we're going to talk about a challenge many photographers face, and that is handling a client who asks for discounts. It's a common situation, and whether due to budget concerns or assumptions about pricing, or sometimes people just want a deal. I know some photographers really panic when someone immediately starts pounding away for a discount, and it can cause tension at the start of the sales process, but it's really not a situation that should give you stress. Today we'll talk about one simple approach to these type of conversations, focusing on understanding and mutual respect. Let's take a look at two different scenarios you may run into in real life. In this first scenario, a client inquires about a discount due to their budget concerns, which is truly a genuine concern people may have.
I love your work and I'm interested in booking a session. Do you offer any discounts?
Thanks for reaching out to me about a session. May I ask what inspired you to consider a boudoir shoot?
I've always wanted to do one. I think it's a great way to celebrate myself and boost my confidence.
Celebrating yourself and boosting confidence is exactly what I aim to achieve. Regarding the investment, what budget did you have in mind for this session?
I was hoping to keep it under $600.
Budgeting is an important part of the process, and I appreciate you sharing that with me. How do you see this session benefiting you within that budget?
Well, I want quality photos that I can cherish, but I need to be careful with my spending.
Shopping can be difficult, and understanding your needs is a priority. Would you be open to talking about some package options that might align with your budget and expectations? In this exchange, the photographer steers the conversation away from the immediate discounting to understanding the client's motivations and budget. This approach helps identify what the client values in the session and opens up a discussion about possible packages that fit her budget, emphasizing value over cost. Let's look at another example. It's a little bit different. In this next scenario, the client also is seeking a discount before knowing the actual cost of anything, which is something that will actually happen to you.
Your portfolio is beautiful, but I'm worried about the cost. Can you offer a discount?
Well, thanks. I appreciate the compliment. Out of curiosity, what are you looking for in a boudoir session?
Well, I want something that makes me feel empowered and beautiful.
Empowerment and beauty are the heart of what I do. But before we discuss pricing though, what are your expectations?
Well, I've never done this before, so I'm not sure. I just don't want it to be too expensive. You look like you may be really expensive.
I understand. It's important to find a session that fits both your expectations and budget. Let me ask, what does too expensive mean to you? And how can we keep this within your comfort zone? So here the photographer again focuses on understanding the client's needs and concerns rather than directly addressing the discount request. By asking about the client's expectations and perceptions of the expense, you can guide a conversation towards a solution that respects both the client's budget and the value of your work. In these scenarios, you'll notice the focus isn't on immediately jumping into a negotiation or discounting your services, but rather understanding the client's needs and budget. Clients sometimes request discounts before knowing the actual cost of a session. They may think your services are expensive. Discussing a budget is essential for a few reasons because it helps tailor services to their economic comfort zone, it facilitates a conversation about value rather than just the cost of something, and it allows options that suit their needs while respecting your pricing. You'll find that some clients may be reluctant to discuss budget due to not knowing about the costs of photography. This is just going to happen. People don't know what photography costs in general. They might fear guessing incorrectly or revealing a budget that's too low, and they don't want to be embarrassed. Once in a while, you'll run into somebody who is purely just being stubborn and doesn't want to reveal any budget information at all. This is going to happen too, but it's important not to let somebody else control your sales process. But that's a topic for another video entirely. The effective way to handle these situations is all about finding common ground where both parties feel valued and satisfied. As a photographer and as a salesperson, it's vital to embrace these conversations because we want to serve our clients effectively and at the same time reinforce the worth of our work. I'm curious if you've run into this type of scenario. Share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below and let me know what other sales topics you'd like me to discuss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.